Yeah, hello scrappers. Welcome back. Today I do a dryer. I haven't done one of these in all summer. This is one of the 4 I had out there from last year. Really kind of strange. I haven't really picked that many appliances up this year other than refrigerators, I think is the main thing. I've got a few washers and dryers, but not really that many. I think I picked up more off that big job than I think I got 2 washers and 2 dryers on that, and then I picked up 4 or 6, something like that, from this one couple that their son did a little bit of appliance repair, and so they're halfway gutted. But I think some of them are front loaders, so they'll have some copper motors. This style here usually has a small motor, aluminum windings. But some of your bigger ones, your newer ones, you know, that have the glass front and all that, will have, I'm being watched, but they'll have copper. There you go. This one's a pest, and the black one, I try to reach out and pet it and he runs half the time. This one here, I reach out to pet the black one runs away, and this one runs up to me. I didn't mess with the black one too much when they were in the house. This one here was the wilder one, so I fooled with him more to get him tamed down. And now he stays right under my feet, and the black one keeps his distance. So sometimes I wonder, did I create a monster here? This one's already got the knob removed. It's got a push button start. So I'm kind of wanting to, after I retire, I'll have more time, so I might try to, some of the nicer looking units, try to figure out what's wrong and maybe try to do some repair on them if I can. Might be wasting my time on them, might put money into them and you know, end up finding out something else. But I've been saving the timers. They've got copper and whatnot in them. So usually I'll pop the knobs off, and then look at the back. I don't smash the cat here. Got a couple Phillips head here. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll just lay them down on their front, and then just strip everything off the back. Of course, for the beginners, you know, cordless drill is really good, but all you really need is probably in this case, Phillips screwdriver. Sometimes they're 1/4 inch nuts, bolts, whatever. So we got this piece of shred. A lot of times we call it tin, but some people want to get technical on here and say, well, that's not tin. Tin brings like $11 a pound or something. Well, no, it's not actual tin, but you know, was a tin man made out of tin? Tin cans aren't made out of tin, they're shred. Yeah, it's not as plastic. Don't you love plastic? Unless you're one of the, I don't know if this plastic is recyclable or not. I doubt it here in Oklahoma. I don't know if they even have a plastic recycler here in Oklahoma or not. Probably do, but not that I know of. I don't know if I should remove these wires off the timer or not. Leave the motor on there for right now. But usually take these motors off, and I got a bucket in the other room that I throw them in. I need to break them all down one of these days. Of course, on the wires, they want you to cut all the ends off, so I just got a little jug over here. I put all these brass ends in. Getting pretty full. I thought about melting some of them down and make a little ingot or something, but I'm not having the best of luck with my brass cores. That might come at a later date, I don't know. No hurry. I think this was the button there for regular, medium, and flood. What I may have to do is get a couple buckets. This one's GE. So get me a bucket, mark it GE, and then throw these GE parts in it. Mark one Warp, Kenmore. Yeah, jug's getting about half full. A lot of times these things have like a locking tab. You lift it up and then you just turn it, they come right off. So like this one here, just lift that tab up over and then you can turn it, and then it still won't come out. May have to pry the button off first, I don't know. Or it may unscrew. Huh, I don't know. I'll try to pry it, might break it. Yeah, it's coming off. There we go. You never know when you might need a push button. Yeah, that can go in the trash can. Getting a lot of parts up here on the workbench. I'm going to have to take a little time and clean it off. This is probably one of the main things I get out of these, which I have been known to pull the motors anyway and get the aluminum windings out. I got about a half a barrel in the other room. Yeah, just get that extra nickel. Yeah, I picked up a washing machine last night. It's in pretty nice shape. So I thought when I get the time, I'm going to plug that in, hook the hose to it, and run it through the cycle. Run it through the cycles and see what it does. She said, well, the old lady said it just kind of went crazy on her. That's about all she told me about it, so could be anything. So I might hook everything to it. I got some grease rags out here or something I could probably throw in there. And I think these two pieces sticking up here are plastic also. One thing nice about dryers, even if you don't tear them down, shake them around, tip them from one side to the other and see if they rattle, because it won't be anything strange to find $8–10 worth of change in them. I have found a 14-karat gold necklace in one. It took me an hour or so to get all the knots out of it, but real fine chain. Now most of these sit right on top of the frame. This one's underneath it. It's kind of different. So I may have to just pull the top off. But while I got it on its side, one here's a 220 electric, so we got the main electric wires are. With the brass off. Yeah, I thought this month would be pretty busy like last month, but it's been pretty slow. I'm not complaining, I need the rest. They ran me pretty ragged last month. I may have to try to pull that top off of there. Got 2 Phillips screws here, I'm not sure what they do. They probably hold something inside. But usually I tear these completely down and everything stacks pretty flat. Take up a lot less room that way. And then the drum, I've been saving those to use for raised beds. You can get on Facebook and check, see if there's any gardening groups for your state. And I hear some people are getting $10 per drum. And then there's other guys that have plasma cutters, and they take the drums and they'll cut stars and moon shapes or wolves or whatever in them and sell them for fire pits and get about $50 a piece. So depends on what you got, how creative you are, artistic, not autistic. Sometimes the best tool is the hammer. They're banging on the black cat come running up. That corner's free. Oh, by the way, I guess I should plug your ears, it's going to get loud. Turn down your volume. Whatever that is, I don't know. Have to see if a magnet sticks to that. I don't think that's metal. Nope. It's kind of cardboard. I'll go back out here because I don't know if you guys can really see what I'm doing anyway. Okay, we got a screw in each one of these up to the front. Like I said, those are plastic. And usually what I do while I'm right here, I'll go ahead and drop those little blades that are in the dryer. Tie that up somewhere and let the kittens play with it. Two ends, one's first, then get the middle. A bunch of lint balls. Okay, I'll break it down even further before I can pull that out of there. I usually have a screw right here on the inside, on each side. I've got some wires here in the door for the switch. It's real pitiful. Sometimes you tear them down like this and you find out there where the tube is from the dryer, it's just plugged up, it can't circulate air. You say, man, the dryer was probably good, it just couldn't circulate air. That's why they got rid of it. Thinking there's something major wrong with it. This looks like an old one, like it has the old heating element going around the back. Oops. Yeah, I hadn't seen one of those. Well, I saw one of those a couple months ago when I tore one down, but I don't see them too often. Cutting the brass off. That's over here looking in the dryer. What's in there? Curiosity. More plastic. Surprising all the plastic video, it's got the old style heating element. Now what I do on a lot of these, I'll take the air chisel and I air chisel the corners. I was thinking I was going to have to do that to this one, but then I remembered, well, this has got, was it got tabs or something? I'll have to get a screwdriver to see if I can pry that apart and see what happens. Oh yeah, there we go. May have to flip it upside down, find out how. Anchored on the bottom. You got screw there, screw there. Shit, landed on the cat. Maybe it won't stay right under my feet now. I think that screw there just goes to the leg, I think. Holds the leg on there, the foot. Well, man, she's just sitting in the other room watching. Popped loose earlier. I didn't want to. What's holding it to the front? Okay, I got a couple. Now the screw right there, don't have one there. I've got 3 screws that hold it. Hold that into there. I'll get them later just for a little cleanup, but I guess really it doesn't have to come out really. I can still put there, unless that's stainless steel. Let's check. Well, magnet sticks. That spot does not have to come out. Yeah, get the wire coming back. No, that's a little different type heating element. The one I was thinking has the little curly Q that went all the way around. I remember when I was in my 20s, we had a dryer like that, and the element burned through, and I just kind of stretch it a little bit, twist it together. It'd last for a couple more weeks, and go out again. I'd stretch it out again. Back then, didn't have money for a dryer, or parts. So I'm trying to get through to my kids and stuff. I said either you learn how to fix stuff, or you get a good paying job where you can pay to get it fixed. But still, even if you can pay to get it fixed, it doesn't hurt to learn how to do it. Or so much of this stuff we get nowadays isn't even fixable. Plus you spend more on parts than what it costs to buy a new one. Out there by the well house, I got a stack of dryer tubs. I'll lean the camera over. That's kind of a different style heating elements. They just stick up little pegs. Now that's different. When I first saw this outer casing, I was thinking it was the old coil type, but first time I've seen one of those. I know some of you guys have probably seen dozens of them. But I got out of scrapping there for a while, so we gotta bend it around here. Temperature control thingy there. Yeah, the weather is feeling a lot better the last week or so. We're still getting 90s or close to it, but it's not near as humid. Not anywhere near as humid. I'll try to get over that big job Sunday for sure. May try to get over there Saturday. Sunday for sure, try to look up another load. I'll have to call Standard and check prices. I heard it came down to 120. That 120 is not bad. I think I'm going to draw the line at 100 a ton and not take anything in to sell it under 100 a ton unless I really need the money. I really don't know how finances are going to be. I got an idea, but life happens too. Plan for the bills I got, but never know when wife's going to take sick or something, end up with a hospital bill. But that's on trusting my wife so hard about making sure we get that extra money paid on the house payment and land payment, where we can eliminate that bill before the day. Yeah, what do we got here? Okay, we got a screw. And even if I put one that's just a stub right there, probably can't get it. Being stubborn, didn't want to come out. See if I can get in there with this. Balancing act, juggling act. I don't know why they do that, but they do. I think a hammer is going to be the fastest, easiest way on that thing, really. Yeah. Get that bit back. Yeah, we'll give it a little gentle persuasion. Yeah, that worked really good. Gentle persuasion made me think of that song, Crystal Blue Persuasion. A lot of you younger audience probably never heard of it. Can't remember right off who sang that song. Tommy James and the Shondells, or you can find it on YouTube, I'm sure. Okay, got a couple more wires there I need to clip. Clip and save. I figure after I retire, I'll be watching YouTube University and learning how to repair some of these things. Of course, there's a lot of these that come in, they look so bad, there's no point in trying to save them. Now what I'm going to try to do, so I'll have to walk in the other room for a minute. That feels about like the one. That one's not the one. That's 15 16ths, that's 7/8. So this has got to be the one. 1 inch. Now, this is not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it's left-handed threads usually, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Grab the battery. Stop it from spinning. Yeah, that didn't work. I just strip the plastic out. Okay. There's other ways to skin that cat. Put this back up, get it out of the way. Guess I shouldn't talk about skinning cats with all the cats running around, huh? Let's get this piece off of here. See if it'll come off. These two long screws. Not sure. That one piece doesn't really feel like it. Start another small parts bucket. I'm getting full. Yeah, I was thinking that might separate. Doesn't look like it wants to, so this might just be one piece. So I'll bend it over. Oh, I see money. I see money. Ooh. There's green money. 2 cents. Let's see, you can find change in these things. Sometimes you don't find anything. I didn't think I was going to find anything in this one. It's just stuck back here in the lint. One of these days I'm going to take a bunch of them that look like that. You know, I got a rock tumbler with a pound of stainless steel shot in there. So I'll put them in there and a little bit of Dawn dish soap or something, and okay, that one's got a 1/4 inch. This has got a inch. You have changed bits for that one. Let me check this one. Because either way I do this, I turn them all the way down anyway so I can get the tub, and then they don't take up quite as much room on the trailer. Yep, it's white. I don't know if you can see that from there. Yeah, see, it's white. It's aluminum. So I could pretty well stop right there. But like I say, for the sake of taking up less room, the less room it takes up, the more weight you can get on the trailer. Okay, it's got a screw going through the side there. I don't know if it'd do any good to get a bunch of these together and see if you can get a better price than shred. I don't know if you would or not. Guess a guy could try. It probably depends on the yard, on what they can sell it as or whatever. Kind of like short iron. I used to sell short iron that's stainless steel, or metal check, but now they don't have the category any longer. They just pay the one price and they pretty well smash everything into bundles. So I thought one underneath too. So I'm sure Standard Iron used to have short iron at one time, but now they pay one price for short and same price for shred. So if it's all one price, there's not any point in cutting that heavy steel up any more than you have to. So that's why now several loads there that I took in there that I cut down to 6 foot just to get it in order to fit in the back of the truck good. For short iron, you got to take it down to 3 foot. And I've got a big pile out here I cut down to 3 foot. I know Sims Metal still pays for short, but they don't pay nothing for it at this time. I checked with them a while back when prices were good, and they were paying $200 a ton for short when Metal Check was paying $160 for shred. So there I could have got an extra $40. Does not want to come out. Okay, I got it off there. I'm going to get the Sawzall and we're going to just cut that shaft and get it off of there. Or I could just take it like that and throw it all in one piece. That's what I'll do. Why waste part of the blade? Why dull the blade to cut that off, and I can just throw the whole thing in there like it is. So I guess that's it for this dryer. I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed it, learned anything, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, take a look around, see, look at my other videos, see if you see anything you like, and if you do, I appreciate it if you'd subscribe. And I'm going to pack all this stuff out, throw it in my shred pile, and go ahead in there and get this video uploaded and ready to go live first thing in the morning. So hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to keep you updated on other stuff. I'm not sure what I'll tear down next. There for a while I wasn't getting to tear anything down at all. I was so busy bringing stuff in and taking a few loads off to the scrapyard. I've got a pretty good pile out there that I need to go through. But I like having a good pile this time of year because it gives me something to work on through the winter. Keep them videos coming. I usually don't pick up too much scrap in the winter. But I could run my ad. I might get a call here and a call there. And I got that big job to work on. So wouldn't hurt if I got another big job to do when I get this one done. But I'll still be on this one for another month or so probably. Yeah, if I get some cool weather, I'll get it done pretty quick. Get over there a couple weekends or something, and just kind of hate loading it up, bring it over here, unloading it, just to have to load it up again. So I'm kind of trying to, what I may do, take the trailer over there, load up a bunch of shred, and if it doesn't quite fill it up, then come back over here and top it off. So hey, we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, you guys keep scrapping and make that money while the price is good. I've got a feeling maybe dropping a little bit in my yard anyway. Here up in Canada, some places are still getting really good prices. Some places aren't. It's kind of like that all over the nation. I don't know why some places pay $200 a ton and others you barely get $100 a ton. But I was thinking maybe it's how far they are away from the foundry where they can melt it down. But a lot of this stuff gets shipped overseas, so then, okay, well, how close is it to the shipyard, you know? Ouachita Pipe and Steel, they got train tracks right there, so they put it right on a train. And I think Standard Iron can do the same, but Standard pays a whole lot better than Ouachita. So I don't know. Standard's got a whole lot more employees they got to take care of too. They got, you know, they got to pay. They got more equipment, and generally you got quite a bit of overhead with the yard. So anyway, I'm just rambling. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.